having a dinner in our new church.
30 years.
Chicken wings. Ben Chavez. Thank you so much. How overwhelming to have so many people here to wish us off and to show their love. Thank you so much. So you know what? It's so unlike me, but I actually have a prepared speech. So it's really not like me to do that. I usually have my points and I kind of do that. But I'm going to read because it's going to be much easier for me. And I'm not going to mention anyone by name this time. Usually, but I want to thank you all. And I know everyone worked really hard. But to me, it's a culmination of 14 years of working together, one body. Many members with one body, all to the glory of God. So, my dear brothers and sisters, especially my Shnork, my Ajahn Shnork, and Banmeli Kuye, my dear brothers and sisters in Christ, very Reverend Father, Reverend Fathers, and Reverend Clergy. Thank you so much for being here. As I stand before you today, reflecting on 3 decades of pastoral ministry, of which 14 have been as the second longest serving pastor of St. Saga Metro Armenian Church, my heart is overwhelmed with gratitude, especially today with the outpouring of love and respect by all of you gathered here to celebrate my retirement. These past 33 years have been more than a vocation. They have been a sacred journey, a life lived in service to Christ and for you, my beloved community. From the moment I entered seminary, I was blessed with the guidance of remarkable clergymen who shaped my faith, my ministry, and my calling. I cannot begin to name them all, but I carry in my heart each and every one who inspired, counseled, and encouraged me along the way. And I have written my ministry on their shoulders, for which I am eternally grateful. They have all stood by me in moments of challenge, both spiritual and physical, and when illness tested my strength, they visited me, prayed over me, and reminded me that I was never alone. Something that has inspired much of what I'm looking to do in the years to come as I discern God's calling to serve in various and diverse ways moving forward as a chaplain. Above all, I must express my deepest gratitude to Archbishop Ognan Dergerian, my spiritual father, who ordained me 30 years ago, whose trust and confidence made my priesthood even possible. Without his faith in me, I would never have been ordained a priest in the Armenian Apostolic Holy Church. His guidance has been a pillar of strength in my life, and for that I'm eternally grateful. And to my dear primate and pastor, Bishop Mesro Barsamian, and the countless clergy, my friends, and my brothers and sisters, Jennifer, who have walked this journey with me. I thank you all for your fraternity, your wisdom, and your unwavering support. Oh, and in those clergy sisters, I also include chaplainese. Today, I also remember those dear clergy and faithful with whom I shared relationships, but who now rest in their eternal reward. Their absence is deeply felt, but their legacy remains alive in my heart and in the church. They so faithfully serve, especially those who have served here as my predecessors. May their memory be blessed. Serving in 3 parishes, each over a decade, has given me the immense privilege of my life. I've shared in your joys, baptizing your children, uniting couples in the sacrament of marriage, and celebrating the milestones that define our lives. I've also walked with you in times of loss, sorrow, and uncertainty, offering what comfort and strength I could muster, always trusting that God's grace would sustain us. Through it all, I've never been alone. My family has been my rock, my source of love and encouragement. The sacrifices that my wife and children have made, the patience that they've shown, and the unwavering support they've given me have sustained me through the challenges and joys of ministry. To them, I owe a debt of gratitude and beyond words, but most ask their forgiveness for the neglect and the sorrow that my ministry and dedication to the church may have caused them, sharing me with an entire community, always putting Christ and his call first. As I very joyfully step away from pastoral ministry into this new season of life, I do so with a heart full of thanksgiving. Though I may no longer stand at the altar as your parish priest, my prayers and love for you will never cease, and trust that they will eternally echo in the sacred chambers of this freshly painted walls of our sanctuary, blending with prayers of generations of faithful. The bonds we have formed, the faith we have shared, and the memories we have created all remain also with me forever. Leaving the parish and retiring signifies a type of death, one of relationship. The family we have known, the departure of the spiritual father, is the knell of finality to this particular relationship, which is now relegated to our memory, with hope of forging new memories with a new pastor at the helm, in hopefully the very near future by the grace and the will of God. While the nature of our relationship has changed, eternally and forever, no longer the shepherd of the flock, the memories we have made will remain eternal. The bonds of love, the countless prayers lifted at the altar, the baptisms, weddings, and funerals, the moments of laughter and tears, these will never fade. They are inscribed not just in our hearts, but in the very fabric of the Church's history, a testament to God's anamnesis and the fidelity of His people. In stepping away, I also recognize that my return to St. Simon Meso on any regular basis will be extremely limited, if at all. This is not because my love for you has diminished, but because it is the necessary way of pastoral transition, a way that allows new leadership to take root and flourish as God has ordained. It is a painful but necessary parting, one that allows for new beginnings, fresh leadership, and renewed energy for the Church's journey ahead. Finally, I want to thank you all, and especially those who have and continue to serve this church with their whole heart, especially those who have made today possible. The assembly of believers and all of you who have joined us today. My final pastoral exhortation for you all is to love, listen to, respect, try to understand, and serve the ministry of your next pastor, for he is the appointed one of God and not a hired servant. Beloved, forgive me if I have ever unwittingly in my broken humanity hurt any of you, and please continue to be a church that proclaims the gospel boldly, loves unconditionally, serves faithfully, and forgives without measure. Let us hold fast to the rich spiritual heritage of our Armenian Apostolic and Holy Orthodox Church, cherishing the faith of Christ planted in us by the Holy Spirit in our baptism, and may it sustain our church and community for generations to come. From the depths of my heart, I thank you all for your love, your trust, your friendship, and your companionship on this sacred journey. Before I say God bless you all, I just want to say that this felt more like giving a eulogy than a farewell sermon. But the good news is that today is Groundhog Day. So if I step on here and I see my shadow, it means I'm going to be your pastor for the next 14 years.
That was good.
This is my neighbor Russ, by the way. He's a very bad influence on me. We had a shot of McCallum's last night.
That was good. Jameson's.
Sorry, Jameson. And Irish. Anyway, so thank you all. And that's, you know what, I could go on for hours, but thank you all for listening. Anyway, this round of applause, it might be rude, but I just want to point out, you see that Deacon Alex there? This guy was afraid of his own shadow when he got here. No. I am so proud to watch him in action, to see him serve with his held head high, back straight. And you know, like to look at him and to listen to him and you know, see the fervence with which he preaches the gospel, proudly proclaiming who and what we are as children and followers of Christ. It makes me so proud. And once again, just like I said about there earlier, you know, I'm just so proud, and I see such a great future for him as a minister and as a servant of our church. So God bless you, Alex, along with all these wonderful men. You guys have made my ministry so joyful, even in the darkest, saddest, miserable times. When I'm with you and I'm praying with you, it just lifts all the burdens off me. It's like the clouds are scattered. So God bless you all. Alex, Johnny, Antrani, Aden, Michael, Anthony, Aden, Antrani, who Godin's not here. Can you believe he's in Jacksonville, Florida? Sent me pictures of him with palm trees last night. He sent me a beautiful message. I wish you could see it, but I'll post it on my Facebook page. It's awesome. I don't want to mention names. Don't miss someone. I don't need to do that. But anyway, thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Elizabeth Sewin, and I'm Denhard's daughter. Very Reverend and Reverend Fathers, deacons, and faithful of the St. Sahag and Mesro Armenian Church. It's a true privilege to stand before you today on behalf of my family to honor my father as he prepares to retire after 31 years of service as an Armenian Orthodox priest, with almost 14 of those years being spent right here at St. Sahag and Mesro. My dad has always told me that being a part of the priesthood is not just a job, it's a calling. But what's truly special about my dad is that he's not just a dedicated priest, but also a trailblazer. He was the first Canadian-born Armenian priest committed to teaching and guiding Armenians towards understanding their faith better. His love for both his heritage and his community have created a legacy that will continue to inspire generations to come. Dad's ministry has always been a balance between his sacred calling and his devotion to our family. Growing up with a father who was a priest meant seeing firsthand the sacrifices he made, sometimes having to miss out on family events because, well, you can't be in two places at once. But it also meant witnessing the strength of his love, his dedication to serve others, and his strong belief in the power of faith. He spent countless hours working and making visitations to people who were in need of his guidance or his blessing. Just because his workday was over and he was finally home, it didn't mean his phone would stop ringing. He feels so close to many of you that sometimes this line seems to be blurred between work and social calls. As many of you know, my dad has faced his own challenges, most notably 7.5 years ago when he was battling serious heart problems. 4 months at Tufts, it was 4 months, not 6. 4 months at Tufts Medical Center, followed by 2 months. Sorry?
I added all the other visits up.
I had all the other visits up. Followed by 2 months at rehab and many uncertain days. It was the countless prayers from all of you, his church family, that were a part of his journey that saw him not only survive, but thrive. He has shown all of us the true meaning of his resilience and faith, and his recovery is nothing short of a miracle. But I think what's even more remarkable is how, through it all, he never lost his spirit or his sense of humor. His faith only came back stronger, continuing his work here with the same passion and energy, ready to serve God and this community with everything he had. And of course, this wouldn't be complete without me mentioning that he's always been a proud fan of the Toronto Maple Leafs.
The whole room booed.
Hockey has always been a huge part of his life, both playing the game and watching it. In many ways, his love for hockey mirrors his approach to life: unwavering dedication, teamwork, and a love for the game. Just a word to the wise. Sometimes my dad's not able to watch the game until the games actually happen, so please, if you know the score of the game, do not let him know. Go Leafs! Today we celebrate my father's incredible legacy. 31 years of devotion to the church, 14 years of guiding this parish, and the love and wisdom he has shared with all of us. As he steps into retirement, we know that his incredible impact will never be forgotten. Dad, thank you for your unwavering service, your love, your strength, and your example. We are so proud of you, and I know I speak for everyone here when I say we are incredibly grateful for everything you've done for this community and for us as a family. May God bless you in this new chapter of your life, and may you always find peace and joy, just as you've given so many of both to all of us. Thank you. Thank you, Elizabeth.